fix that. But
So I like that. And then also for this conversational thing, I think what you just said, like it's kind of like sometimes guests on this podcast say something in passing that I'm like, whoa, 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 that's actually a really big idea. And I think you actually said two. I think the crypto LinkedIn one is a big idea. And I think the second one is this idea that if you think about one of the biggest and what some people say is the best business they've ever seen is Google, right? People come in there, it's just a search box, it's a magic genie, and you go ask a question and it tries to give you some answers.
yeah.
And the way I view this is if somebody could actually do this, this is sort of like next level Google, where I ask it any question and it doesn't just give me like a list of pages where the answer might be. It's like it actually gives me the answer. And so this might be, in the business context, might be like a business Google, but there's many versions of this. I don't know if you've seen this. Have you ever seen D-Build? Have you ever checked out this website?
Yeah, we talked about D-Build.
So my friend Sharif, this is a perfect example of a magic trick thing. He was messing around with GPT-3. So GPT-3, new technology comes out. He gets access right away, drops his whole startup, starts just hacking on this thing at night, right? And he throws up this, he has this idea of like, dude, Squarespace, Wix, these website builders have been around forever. Great. Everybody wants to be able to code without having to code. But like even now, it's still so complicated, even after Webflow, after all this stuff. And so he's like, why can't you just describe like, I want a website that's got like kind of like two columns, and on the left I want pictures of like places you can stay, and on the right I want the price of the thing. And you could literally just type that in, and it'll build you a website that looks like Airbnb. It'll build you a website that does that. And he posted on Twitter a GIF. He's like, I'm messing around with GPT-3, and watch this, like. Build a website with a photo and then add a PayPal button, but then make it where the PayPal button can only take $5 max. And like, that's it. And then send the payments to this. And then it like spit out a website that did that, like the HTML and the CSS that did that. Yep. And he posted that GIF. And I think off basically one tweet with one GIF, he raised like $2 million instantly from like really smart people when that tweet went viral. Cause they were like, oh, you just showed me a magic trick. And I don't know what the company is here. And I think he still doesn't know what the company is, but go down this path and see what you can find.
It was pretty amazing. I remember when that tweet went live. I mean, it went viral right away.
Yeah,
right.
I played with the GPT-3. Played with it for a while across multiple things. It's like the closest thing to like magic that it's weird because it's kind of a different vector, right? Because it originally is like a text generation mechanism to be able to write, prose based on, because it's got this corpus of data behind the scenes. And I talked to, Salim Altman, the CEO of Ryan. He was gracious enough to give us some time it's like, okay, well, like, where is this headed? What's going on, to see the kind of impacts on HubSpot, in the world in general. And it's like, that's one of those things that right now, I don't think quite there to be able to like implement like practical use cases to actually do the thing that people are trying to do. And I've played with it on kind of multiple fronts, but it's one of those that it's going to go from, as Peter, like from a 0 to a 1 very, very quickly. It's like all of a sudden that wasn't really possible and didn't really quite work well enough. And then it's going to be like, holy crap. Then there's like the kind of post GPT-3 world.
What's that phrase where it's like, slowly, then all of a sudden or something like that? Yeah. It looks like it's going to